looking to be on top of the football mountain in the North Star Conference for the 9th straight year. And according to the coaches, the Blue Hawks will do just that this fall. DSU received the highest possible points total because the coaches cannot vote for their own team. Valley City State is a solid second. The Hawks had an 8-game winning streak snapped in the national playoffs last year.
Our guys have really, set the standard for that, and we don't necessarily talk about here's what we have to do to win a conference championship or win a playoff game or going deep in the playoffs or whatever it is. What we talk about is success being a process, that it's one day at a time. Success is a process. It's not the end game. Those things fall into place. Unfortunately, we've had some success, on the field, and then in the end, it'll all work out for you one way or the other if you're doing all the right things.
The Hawks opened the season early this year. They play Rocky Mountain College in Billings on Saturday nights. Century football has established a tradition of finding its way deep into the postseason. The trend continued last year when the Patriots won 5 of 6 games, earning them a spot in the Dakota Bowl. It was the 16th consecutive year making the playoffs and the 8th straight year qualifying for at least the semifinals. A major storyline of 2022 was starting 0-5. It was a young group that did not have the experience, and while the same goes for this fall, now the coaches now know how to start things off on the right foot.
Depth isn't quite what we've had in the past, and that's just kind of the nature of the beast. And so, we always want to limit the number of two-way starters, and if they are two-way starters, they're going to be on a rotation system, and the emphasis will be their strength, whatever that is, offense or defense. And I think that's the way we got to start the season. Well, we always challenge the underclassmen, hey, by early to mid-October, we better be able to count on you for some major depth. And so that's the challenge to the kids right now is when we get into that latter part of the schedule, where are we depth-wise?
Well, the first chance to test that depth is on Friday. The Patriots welcome the West Fargo Packers to the Bowl. The Patriots are in the top 5 again this week in the AAA poll, so is Mandan. They trail Shanley and Cheyenne. Legacy is also getting votes. In AA, North is number 1, followed by Jamestown and South. Dickinson remains in the conversation. Well, instead of influencing one team, Mario Lamoureux says he'll be able to teach a lot more kids in his new position. Mario is going to be the Bismarck Capitals youth hockey director. So that means he resigned as the boys' head coach at Legacy. He led the Sabres to 30 wins and a pair of trips to the state tournament. It was the first 2 times the Sabres have qualified for state. They won the West Region Championship last year and finished 2nd